Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and this is Silent Hill, the short message. This was kind of like a shadow drop, sort of. It was mentioned at the PlayStation State of Play this year. That happened just a few days ago. And I thought it was like the newest Silent Hill game. But it's not technically. It is a new game. However, it is a, strangely enough, free-to-play. They somehow got away with making this free-to-play. I didn't hear about any microtransactions or anything like that. I don't think there are any. It doesn't look like there's a cash shop. So they just put out what I'm assuming is basically like a playable trailer, kind of like PT was. I thought it was a demo, but they said this is a full-fledged game for free. And as of right now, it's only on PlayStation 5. So if you got a PS5 and you like Silent Hill, download it, give it a try. I'm only going to be playing a little bit of it. I have not played a Silent Hill game before. I'm actually really excited about the remake of 2. But this one kind of just came out of nowhere. It's a new experience. It's in first person, not third person, unlike the previous games. This is going to be interesting, and I think it's definitely going to scare the crap out of me, because first person makes everything scarier for some reason. So I'm not sure what to expect here. But why don't you say we get into it, huh?
Seeking a connection with others is a sign of weakness. It's running away. The strongest animals don't form groups. They act alone and need only themselves to survive. Those who betray themselves to fit into a group are pathetic. There's no beauty in living like that. I want to be strong on my own, without a group. If there were only someone who would understand that to adult me. But wasn't I just...
Okay, so that cutscene, it looks like the cutscenes are at 30 FPS or somewhere thereabouts. There was definitely frame rate drops there. But it looks like we've transitioned into 60 FPS, which is nice. It's very nice. I imagine they'd want to hit that target. So just as a heads up, and the game actually does have this message in here, this game actually deals with topics of self-harm and suicide. So if you are prone to have those thoughts, please either refrain from playing this game, or if you do, just be aware of that fact. And if you are prone to any of that, definitely seek help. They provide the suicide hotline in the game. So just, make sure you're careful if that is something that bothers you. So we're in Silent Hill, the last message, I think, the short message, or something like that. I'm already forgetting the name. Let's see what we got going on here. I want to show you something. Can you come to the villa? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Maya told me to come here.
Okay, so classic horror game. It is not... It's definitely not hitting 60 for sure, but it is... there's no music. Oof. Detail's nice, though. I don't know what engine they're building this on. It is Konami. They might have an in-house engine possibly, but it may not be. It might be Unreal. It does kind of have some Unreal look to it, but I'm not sure which version. So it's definitely higher than 30, but not even close to 60. Not sure if there's any ray tracing. There were no graphic options. It was just you went into the options and it gave you, I think, audio options, and that was it, which is very strange. So this flashlight would burn the crap out of the battery.
This model. Is it this building?
Yes, it is. I do believe so. Ooh. Little mural. The plan to rebuild Kettenstadt. An overview. Kettenstadt, a town with a long history as a thriving border stronghold. In recent years, those in their 20s have begun leaving en masse, causing concern. The aim of this wide-scale project is to rebuild Kettenstadt and restore it to its former glory with the help of Chinese investment firms. The theme is revitalization. The abandoned properties developed by Japanese corporations in 2008 have long been a problem, but by repurposing them, we can cut costs substantially and better realize our vision for a new Kettenstadt.
Wow. So this place didn't always suck. Our parents dreamed of this?
I would say it's probably hitting somewhere around maybe 40 FPS, to be fair. Probably hanging around there. Maybe up to 45 at times, but depends on where you're looking. Plans to rebuild Kettenstadt have suffered yet another major setback, as instability caused by the COVID-19 pandemic has reduced interest from foreign investors. Okay, so this is taking place like current day, in a way. Previous plans to jumpstart the town failed to materialize owing to the monetary instability caused by the 2008 global financial crisis, which forced the plan to involve Japanese corporations and financial institutions to be reconsidered. 2 attempts to rebuild, 2 failures due to unfortunate external circumstances. Kettenstadt has struggled to bounce back with increased unemployment. The city council is considering ways to revitalizing the economy by drawing skilled experts to the area, but as of yet, no effective measures have been implemented.
Everyone's losing their futures. That's all adults are. A slave to the system.
Of course the door opens itself. Why wouldn't it? Oh, look, a baby doll, because that's never been creepy.
Where are you, Maya?
All right, I didn't close that, and I'm wondering if it'll actually, if I like,
Great. It's locked.
if I try to go back in, is there going to be a jump scare? These kinds of games make me uneasy, big time, just because of the fact that, like, yeah, well, I can see that it says no exit.
Trapped. I've always been trapped.
Now, this game does, if you have a headset directly connected to the PS5, it does have 3D audio. But because I'm capturing this through HDMI, it's set to TV by default. But the headset does a pretty good job. To all Villa residents, we have received many inquiries about the management of this building after the recent news. We would therefore like to hold a meeting to explain our policies more formally. We hope you can find the time to attend. Oh man, I really am just like... Yeah, they do the typical player character puts their head down and looks up as soon as you're through. Kind of gives you that sense of
Maya?
scare, I suppose.
Did Maya do this? CB. Cherry blossom. That's Maya's signature. She's... amazing. The city's a blank canvas, begging for us to paint it with our hopes and dreams. I want to show the hidden side of girls, their impulses, their urges. What are you hiding inside? Don't worry about what people think. Be proud.
How could I ever be proud of myself?
Okay, so there's some live action cutscenes there, but it's all in Japanese. And I didn't check to see if you could actually play it in Japanese, but for a graffiti artist, spray paint and black wall are all you need. In Kettenstadt, the walls of a particular apartment building are the canvas for several artists, with a new piece showing up every day. Social media star CB features her work here. Given her passion for flowers, it's only fitting that her name is CB, which is short for cherry blossom. CB's art continues to captivate the hearts of the young, so we reached out to her for comment, keeping her eyes fixed on her new piece. She had this to say: "All I'm doing is showing what these girls feel on the inside, but can't show on the outside. If any of them connect with a girl in the art, it's probably because they're experiencing the same thing." CB added that the flowers she depicts on the young girls she paints bloom out of the scars they bear. The flowers represent the girls overcoming past traumas, or at least their desire to do so.
Everyone can see how talented she is. I couldn't be more different.
Must be the doll making that noise. Yeah. Okay. Didn't know the mechanics were in the head. Now, I usually don't play games like this. The last game I played that was similar to this was Outlast. You all asleep? You still asleep? Sorry if I woke you up. Didn't see you at your job yesterday. Still not feeling good? You taking your meds? Sorry for the late reply. I fell asleep. Don't worry about it. How are you feeling? Is she seriously texting somebody right now? I'm okay. I can actually kind of get some rest now. Didn't mean to scare you or anything. Seriously, don't worry about it. All's good now. I'm still a little tired, but I'm going to get up soon.
That's a relief.
Woman, you are in an abandoned building that has doors opening by themselves, and you're texting your friend? It does kind of seem like, I don't know, maybe there is some ray tracing going on here. Maybe ray trace lighting, as you know, lighting seems to be a huge part of this, because the hall is being filled up pretty well. But I am kind of seeing the light literally fill in. If I go like this, it tends to get a little bit brighter. Like it kind of gets darker when I'm looking directly at the wall, kind of like it's showing my field of view collapsing because it's like really bright. Kind of like if you were like to squint, I suppose. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the last time I played a game like this was for, wow, okay, all right, was Outlast, and that experience almost killed me.
This place. Why all the sticky notes?
Loser! Stupid! Liar! Crazy! Crybaby! Ugly! I hate you! Dumb! Go away!
She never said anything nice.
Did she talk about Maya never say anything nice? Well, then why even try and find her? Screw her. Child abuse neglect in Kettenstadt. A recent statistical survey has shown the rate of child abuse in Kettenstadt last year was nearly double that of the average in other developed nations in Europe. The recent economic strife and its resulting poverty are thought to be the cause.
My mom loved me.
I know this girl is supposed to be depressed, but she kind of just sounds bland. Like there's just not much inflection. It's just her being sad all the time. Which I guess is the point, but at the same time it's just not, doesn't There's no inflection.
Antidepressants. I've taken enough medication.
It sounds like you could use a few. But yeah, the last time I played something like this, like I said, was Outlast, and it damn near killed me. Because it was just terrifying. Like, I don't like not being able to defend myself. Oh, this is nice. A few cockroaches on the wall, blood in the sink, and a bathtub. Okay.
This is all your fault! Bad things happen because of you!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mom.
Wait, so the woman yelling is her mother yelling at her? I'm going around each corner. Oh. What about you, Anita? What? You didn't look so hot the other day. I'm fine. No, she's not. You don't have to worry about me. Well, obviously I'm gonna. I'm taking my meds. No, she's not. Meds are good, but what about therapy? That doesn't really do much, to be honest. Talking to adults doesn't help. Some of our classmates were hospitalized. You don't have to do this alone. I know. I'll let you know if I need anything. And those guys deserved it. Ooh. They feel bad, you know. All of them. Oh, I doubt that. Okay, so that's obviously referring to, I guess, people who bullied her, I'm guessing. Maybe she got a little bit of revenge on them or something.
Maya?
Oh boy. What the hell was that? I'm gonna go this way.
Where am I?
I don't know if I'm causing her to sprint, but I'm just going.
Am I safe? Where did it even go? What the fuck was that thing?
I want to show you something. Okay. You here? I'm in the studio. What? No, you weren't. There's a monster here. You okay? She is the monster. I'm sorry. I know I should be taking this more seriously, but sometimes that's my coping mechanism. Teenage suicide continues at infamous building. A rundown apartment complex in Kettenstad has become known for its suicides, with teenage girls jumping from its roof practically every year. Despite repeat events, the building, abandoned ever since the development and management company declared bankruptcy, remains easily accessible. That'd be the building that she's in, I'm sure. The young and unemployed are not deterred by the building's grim reputation, though, with many continuing to enter it and young graffiti artists using it for their work. Meanwhile, local residents' security concerns continue to grow. So, wait.
Please. Not Maya, too.
So, hold
She
up.
has been
Oh.
acting weird lately.
The iconic fog. So, I mean, they come here to do their graffiti, but nobody sees it. So what's the point? If nobody sees it.
Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death. With most flowers, the rot sets in, then they fall. That's the price of new life. Not cherry blossoms, though. They bloom beautiful, they fall beautiful. That's how I want my life to be.
Why is she not replying? Come on! I have to find her.
Okay, so I haven't even talked about the controls. It does feel a bit weighty, but I think that's on purpose. At first, I thought it might have been just maybe some input latency, but I think that might be on purpose. Oh, wait a second. Oh, does it want me to go back out into the hall where that thing was? Oh, boy. This is going to suck. I'm only going to play a couple more minutes of this just because, I mean, like I said, I thought this was a demo, but it's actually a full game. So I don't know how long it is, but it's a game nonetheless. Okay. Ooh, okay. Huh? Wait a second. Is this different?
That monster. It's gone, right? Where is this studio?
I mean, this is the second place that looks like a studio to me. Inside the fog of social media, solitude and anxiety in teenagers. Wow, they're actually really tackling a lot of current day subjects. All the teenagers interviewed said they were ashamed of the risque selfies they posted online. We're actually starting to see that actually in real life, too. Those OnlyFans girls. They also claimed they experienced anxiety over not getting any likes on such photos. That's the Instagram thing. What all the kids had in common was extremely low self-esteem. The greater their anxiety and lower their confidence, the more pronounced their reactions were to positive attention. The sense of fulfillment they experienced after getting a like online is difficult for adults to comprehend. Furthermore, even when acknowledged, the teenagers still could not view their actions positively and quickly averted, to despair, seeking more attention to fill the void. Teenagers who are not yet psychologically mature run the risk of experiencing this toxic quest for validation. Yeah, that is, that's actually exactly what we're seeing these days, especially with Instagram. Now, I will admit, of course, with my video work, with my Instagram screenshot posts, I don't do the posts as frequently as I'd like to because it requires me to take a screenshot in a game, and, well, that would require the game to actually have a nice little moment where I'm like, ooh, I got to take a shot of that. It's nice to get likes. Let's not kid ourselves. It's cool to see people liking your things, but at the same time, I don't obsess over it because it's like, why bother?
The famous suicide spot.
Oh my god, that's what that is? Oof. Yeah, the frame rate is not holding up. They might as well just lock it down to 30. Okay, so now we've got music, but... But yeah, I never played Outlast 2 just because I was like, it didn't really look that appealing. Outlast 1 I played just because it was, well... It was appealing, you know? Okay, no, I was not... Okay, I just pushed L3
Creepy.
to see if she would sprint. That is,
I hope you're all right.
She was running herself, so this is basically the only speed you can go. Oh. By the way, thought any more about college? I can't do it. You don't have to decide right away. So... Once you're at college, are you not coming back here? No way, I'll come back occasionally. My parents would give me shit if I didn't come home for breaks. But yeah, just give college some more thought, okay? I told you I can't go, it's not for me. Studying isn't my thing. I told you I would help you. They're about to get into an argument. First and foremost, her saying she can't go, it's not for her. That's not the same as not wanting to go. You can go, you just don't want to. So, there you go. It's fine. I can't do anything. Don't know what I'd do if I got in. That's not true. You're way too hard on yourself. Be proud of who you are. Wait, what about those drawings you showed me? You could audit an art class. It could lead to a job. I'm not, Maya, okay? Oh, I'm not Maya. Wow.
Emily doesn't get it.
Gotcha. So you don't really like this place. I get it. People in this town see graffiti as nothing but trashy doodles. And my classmates talk about me. Might not be a bad idea to leave town, actually. The great thing about graffiti is the world's your canvas. And as long as I'm with you, I can have fun anywhere.
There's no way out.
Yeah, I read that wrong. It's I'm not Maya, okay? Or I'm not Maya, she was saying. I thought I for a second there I forgot that she wasn't even talking to Maya. Okay. Well, I'm trying not to play too much of the game. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like there's much of a good stopping point. But I would say that that's not a terrible stopping point right there. Well, I would say this is actually quite heavy. I know I'm making light of some situations. It's just how I cope. So don't take me seriously. It's how I cope with like some uncomfortable situations. I just try and make light of it by making jokes or whatever and being silly. But the fact of the matter remains is that this is actually quite heavy. And I don't know if Maya is her girlfriend or just a friend. Based on the way Maya just spoke to her in that video. I'm assuming she's talking to this girl. I don't know. I don't remember even seeing her name. Anyway, creepy. I think this would be a lot better if, I mean, the sound is good. Don't get me wrong. But I do think that if you want the most immersive experience with this game, plug your headset into the PS5 and let the audio engine do the work and turn on the 3D sound effects. Because I think maybe, I'm not confirming, I'm just speculating, maybe they might have used some binaural audio. If not, they just did some really good surround sound because when she went into that room full of Post-it notes and whoever was yelling, it was in the left ear, then it was in the right ear, then it was in the left ear again, and so on and so forth. So I think maybe that would actually be way more enhanced if it was actually using the 3D option in the audio settings. But either way, not bad. Okay, I know I'm stopping before things get really creepy or something scares me, but I mean, we got to see whatever the heck that thing was. Obviously, in a horror game or in a horror situation, just don't look back. Don't look back and it doesn't exist, right? So you just keep going forward. You'll never trip over your own 2 feet and get caught. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Overall, graphics are nice. I think it might be Unreal Engine. I'm not 100% sure. It could be an in-house engine. Frame rate, they're trying to aim for 60. It's not really hitting it. Not even close, to be honest. It's in the high 30s, maybe low 40s. But it's definitely not anywhere near 60. So I think they need to do quite a bit of tweaking. As far as the acting goes, I see her getting the main character here. I do actually, when she started to get a little bit more upset, there was more inflection in her voice and stuff like that. So I get that she's just trying to, the actress is just trying to play a depressed girl. But to be monotone the whole time she's talking to herself, I don't know about that. You could still be depressed and have some inflection in your voice. So that might just be the director. You know, that could just be up to the director. But join me again next time where we take a look at another game or demo and hope that it makes a good first impression. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Silent Hill, the short message. And I'll see you guys later.